Hey y'all, welcome back to Paige's Palettes. And today I am going to show you how to do a glitter cut crease, especially for my hooded eye girls, because sometimes it can be a struggle for us, but I'm here for you. I have hooded eyes as well. You can't really tell right now because I have my shadow looking good, but I'm going to show you step by step how to do a glitter cut crease if you do have hooded eyes or bagged eyes like I do. So stay tuned. So the difference between a hooded eye and a non-hooded eye is that a lot of the times us hooded eye girls, when we open our eye, a lot of our lid space is gone. So it's really frustrating when you're doing shadow and then you open your eyes and half of the shadow is gone. So I'm going to show you the best method in, creating that illusion of a bigger lid space. And today I'm going to be using one of my favorite palettes ever. I always keep it in stock and I'm actually running low, so I gotta buy another one. But Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette is the perfect neutral palette for anyone. I always recommend it because there's colors that work for everybody's complexion and they're great with blending. So make sure you have that. In addition to that, you're going to want to make sure that you have brushes of your choice. Now for my hooded eye girls, my brushes are very special to me because when you find the ones that work for you for your look, you kind of, don't want to buy anything else. So I'll do a brief overview of that. First, I'm using NYX Professional Makeup Brush in 14, and I use this to cut my crease. Next, I use Hourglass's brush in the number 9. This I use for a few different things. You can use it for blending or for the outer corner. It's a great multi-use brush. Another one I use for applying my shadow or my glitter is Morphe's M124, and it's pretty cheap too. So those are the 3 brushes I'm going to use today. Now, in addition to your brushes, you're going to want to make sure that you have a few products. Of course, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette or a neutral palette that's similar. NYX's Glitter Primer. Now, I have the regular primer and I have the glitter. I think I like the glitter better for glitter because I think last time I used it, I had no problems with fallout. So you want to make sure that you have the glitter primer. Also, the glitter for today's look, I'm going to use NYX's glitter in the shade, it doesn't say on here, but I'll make sure I put it up. Looks like it's gold though. It's straight gold. Perfect for my neutral girls or my warm tone girls. And then in addition, if you want, it's optional, you can have your favorite concealer and some tape if you want to make sure that your makeup doesn't get all over your face. So my eyebrows are already done, just to get right into the tutorial. But for step 1, you want to always make sure you conceal your eyelid. Now some people like to use primer, eyeshadow primer. Whatever you have and whatever your preference is fine. But make sure either or you put all over the lid, so even right underneath the brow, because we are going to use our entire lid space, especially if you have hooded eyes like me. Next, you're just going to take a piece of tape, Scotch tape is fine, and put that right on the edge of your eye just so that you don't make a mess when you're blending. So I'm just going to get a little closer so you guys can get real good details of my eye look. But when the tape is on, you are going to go in the palette and use your transition shade. Now everybody's transition shade is different, but if you are 2 shades lighter or darker than me or the same, your shade would be burnt orange. And it's basically just pick whatever color in the palette is closest to your skin. So if you're warmer, sienna might be a great shade for you, or if you're lighter than me, or cool tone, orange soda would work for you. But we are just prepping for a lot of blending. So I am using my transition shade, which is burnt orange. And see how it's like barely showing up? That's what we want. Put it right where your fold is and a little bit above. Next, with a crease brush again, you are going to go into the shade Mulberry. And we are going to go right where our fold is. We're going to blend it a little bit above where our fold is so that we can start to create the illusion of a bigger lid. If I just blend right where my fold is, we won't be able to see it because when I open my eye, it disappears. So you want to make sure that you can see this color. Same with over here. Make sure you open your eye to check to see if the color is actually showing up. Next, with your crease brush, again, we are going to go into the shade New York. It's just a black shade. If you are a little bit paler, you can go in with the shade Cypress Umber instead. But we're going to put that in the outer corner of our lid. And I like to just press and then slide back, because if you put too much in the outer corner, it can give you like a raccoon look, especially if you have hooded eyes. So less is more. Just go one at a time. And don't worry if it gets on your lid, because we're going to cover that anyway. But just give it a nice smoked out outer corner look for blending. Next, you're going to take the flat brush of your choice. Today, I'm going to use Morphe's M124. And you are going to just squeeze a little bit of the NYX glitter primer on the brush. We're going to create a shape for our cut crease. And I like to have it like on most of the brush, especially the tip of the brush. But what you're going to do is right where your fold is. So for me, it's right there. That's where you're going to put this. And you're going to start just by making, you know, the outline. But then we have to extend it, because remember, we have small hooded lids. So we need to create the illusion of a bigger one. So after you have outlined your normal lid, you're just going to go up. And I like to go little by little so that you don't over make your lid or make your lid too big. You want to make sure you wait at least 60 seconds for the lid to get a little tacky before you go on to pressing the eyeshadow on. So after about 60 seconds or so, you're going to take another flat brush. I like to keep 2 or 3 because cut creases, you need a lot of flat brushes. So you're going to go in with your flat brush and go into the shade Bronze. It's the gold. And I like these because they are easy to press right into the eye. But you're just going to outline the area that we just made the cut crease on, and just go really slow and try not to go outside the lines. You can always go back and fix it if you can, but it's easier to just do it correctly the first time. And you see how that's widening my eye up already? Like, it's already so much bigger. Well, it looks so much bigger. So next, we are going to use the primer again. So if you want to use the same brush that you did before, that's fine. And we're going to go back over our shadow. You don't need as much as you first used, because now we're just going to do the glitter. And this works pretty well. So a little goes a long way. Just going to outline the gold, and we are going to get ready to press the glitter in. So get your other flat brush ready. You can just use concealer as well if you'd like. And then when you put your glitter on, just use the NYX glitter. That's what I usually do. If you're worried about glitter getting everywhere or all over your face or clothes, a trick that I use is, of course, just dipping a brush into some setting powder of your choice and just fluffing all the glitter off. Or if you're trying to be real precise, like if there's some glitter like beneath your eyelid, or, you know, in a rough spot or a hard spot on your face, you can just take some Scotch tape, put it down on the glitter, press it down, and just pull it off, and it works every time. But you're just going to pour some of the NYX Gold glitter into the lid or whatever container you'd like. And when the glue is a little tacky, you're going to use your flat brush again to press the glitter in. A little bit of fallout is normal. That's why I like to do my foundation last, because I can dust it off. If I already have foundation on, then I'm removing layers of makeup and stuff like that. So I like to do the glitter last, but that's just a preference. You do whatever is best for you. I don't usually get a lot of fallout, but I think I got a little bit more fallout this time, because instead of concealing first and then using the primer. I used the primer twice, but that's okay. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera and I will show you guys the final look. Okay guys, this is the final look. Oh, I love it. I think everything's kind of matching. Like, I'm warm. I have warm undertones. So the lip gloss, Honey Waffles, by the way, by Fenty Beauty, and the gold cut crease, the shirt, the leopard, everything, the hair is just kind of going together. I think everything just looks really nice and kind of coordinated. So, which I didn't plan, but yeah, I just kind of woke up one day and I was like, oh, I want to do a glitter tutorial, especially since I had a few of my friends ask me. So today was just a perfect day to do that. And I happen to have the perfect hair to match. So anyway, let me know what you think of my look in the comments and let me know what you want to see in the future. Also, let me know if you're going to try this look, and if you do, I want to see it. So email it to me, DM me on Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. I want to see what my tutorials are doing for you and if they're helping you. So I always get asked about my lip combo, so I'm going to let you guys know what I have on today. And my lip liner, of course, my holy grail, Mented Cosmetics in the shade Night. You need a brown liner all the time. It's like my holy grail is my go-to lip liner. And the lip gloss is Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Honey Waffles, which is like my favorite too. Looks good on everybody's skin tone. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you're not already. Be sure to like this video, comment, and let me know what you want to see in the future. Thanks, guys.